This is ARK Survival Evolved. It is an open world sandbox game. Um, if you're really into player versus player, there's online servers for that. Um, so you get a lot of the build up and protect yourself and have no life kind of deal. Or you could be like me and you just want to play with dinosaurs and build cool structures, then this is for you. So I am just going to start out in a single player. I'm not going to really mess with settings too much, other than a map. Which map should we do? We'll just be basic. We'll be basic and we'll start out on the island. For those of you who have never played ARK, have no idea what's going on, there is a story with ARK. A lot of what you'll see is just like the player versus player or people building and going nuts. There is a story to ARK, and I can go further into that if people are interested. Right now we're just going to talk about the basics though. So there are the story arcs. The island is a free map you can play. So if you just buy the base game, you can play on the island or any of these custom arcs. Fjordur, Lost Island, Center, Ragnarok, Valguero, Crystal Isles. All free. You don't have to buy any other content. And since the release of Fjordur, you have access to every dino in the game on that map. So, you know what? Actually, we'll start on that map. It's a good one to start on. Saturn, hello! You guys will have to excuse me. With my double monitor, I don't always see people's comments. So it's not that I'm ignoring you. I'm just not always that observant. So you get to make your own character. It's not super detailed, but you know, you can go as crazy or as not crazy as you want. You can try different hair colors, different eye colors. You can mess around with all the different proportions. People make the craziest looking characters. I am not even joking. We'll just make me H2G, How to Guru. And we are going to spawn in the easy setting. I probably should have showed you guys all that. So there are different parts on the map that I could have spawned in once I get this loaded. You can hit the select button. This is on Xbox, by the way. All my controls and everything will be on controller. So the double square select button will bring up your map. I chose to spawn in one of the easy areas so I can survive a little while. Look, we've got a Diplodocus that's going to come and boop me around. I'm going to move away from him. Hopefully not into danger. So basic controls, left stick moves you forward, side to side, backwards. Right stick, you look around. Down on the left thumbstick will be your sprint. Right trigger hit. Right bumper will also hit. Y interacts with things, so I can pick things up. Right now I'm picking up sand. So helpful. Some rocks. DC3 LIX. Hello. I don't know who you are, but you obviously know me. What's your Discord name? Because obviously you're from my Discord. Oh, hello, Ryan. How goes it? A is jump. B will bring up your inventory. Down on the right thumbstick, crouch. You can also strafe or lay down. We'll go to third person so you can see. Standing, crouching, laying down. Also, I'm naked. Please forgive me. I don't like playing in third player, but if that's something you enjoy, that's an option. You just hold down on the select the 2 squares button, and that brings up your HUD, one of your many HUDs. This, you can turn off everything on your screen. Yeah, get out of third person. So, all right. On your screen, you can see at the bottom is my hotbar. I can press on the D-pad to activate different things, hold left bumper, and it gives you the extra options of X, Y, B, and A, and then left and right again on the D-pad. Over on the bottom right side of those blue icons, there's the flashing arrow, which is your experience bar. I almost just said XP, and then I decided to go with experience. You guys are all going to have to forgive me as I stumble over words because they're hard. The next one is a weight, so that's how much you're carrying in your inventory. When that is full, you can't move, so that's great. Don't do that. Then water, to drink water and keep that bar full, you just go in and press Y. Gotta be deep enough in water for it to activate though, because this game is great. Then there's your food bar. We'll get food in a minute. Your stamina bar, you'll see it will eventually start to flash. Oh no, it just goes down while I'm running. You can see it depleting. I thought it flashed, but maybe it doesn't anymore. And then your health bar is the very bottom one. That little snowflake tells you that you are cold, and you'll get different symbols down there for the temperature. If you're in a very cold area, that could be causing you damage, or in a really hot area, that'll make you dehydrate fast and cause you damage. They all just have different symbols. This isn't as bad as The Witcher. You can fall farther than 2 feet and not die, so that's fun. Let's go in the water. You'll also have an extra bar come up right there at the top above my experience bar that, ooh, look, a shark. That's your oxygen meter. Alright, now that we know all the stuff on our main screen, and if you hit B, you'll go into your inventory. Ooh, a chibi. This is our friend. He's a kitty. And we almost have a full set of, nope, those are just the Federation skins. Just some skins for no particular reason. Alright, so sorry, to drop stuff, you left trigger. That'll drop things out of your inventory. Right bumper will take you into your crafting inventory. Right now I don't really have anything because I haven't picked any experience points into things. Over here is your stats. So you can increase health, stamina, oxygen. Not doing that because I'm not going down in the water. Food, water, and all that. You can up your weight, your melee, your movement speed. That also increases your speed in swimming, I think. So make yourself real fast on land and sea. And you can increase your fortitude, which will make it easier to survive in different climates. Then you will hit your start button, the 3-line button on your controller. I know it's a Shadow Man chibi. It's the cutest. We'll look at it in a minute. This is where you get to pick your engrams. So all of these are a certain number of points. You can see at the bottom left shows how many points I have available. And on each of the engrams, it'll show you how many points it costs, and it'll bring up this little tooltip that'll show you what it costs to craft. And further down, I'm not high enough level yet, but it'll show you where things have to be crafted. Or like on this one, for example, it says it requires the campfire engram. So I can't learn this without learning the campfire. So there is kind of an order to things. We'll get our campfire. We'll get some clothes. What else? Let's get a slingshot. Spyglass, but I probably won't be able to make that yet. Compass is kind of helpful if you are need help with directions. Get that down. And that. Alright. Guess now that I've done that, I can go back into my crafting, and then all the engrams I've unlocked will show up in here. To click on, you click on it, click on one of the files. To go back, you have to go back to the arrow and hit A. You can make sure that your tooltips are toggled. So if I turn this off by clicking A, and then I go to one of the files, that little box will no longer pop up to tell me what it takes to craft those things. So you want that on so that you can have the crafting requirements. So you're like, oh, I need to make some spears, so I need to gather fiber, flint, and wood. What else? I think that is it for the moment. You can create a tribe. Right now, I have a tribe, but I have no tribe mates because I'm playing single player. Sad. So this I'll show you in a minute. And that I'll show you in a minute. Alright, here's our chibi. He's so cute and flesh colored. Big old fangs. We'll have to get a real one of those here in a minute. Alright. Let's see about this Moss Shops. What do you want to craft? Fish meat. I don't like you. Anything that makes me go in the ocean is not my friend. Alright, so we're gonna need wood and stone to be able to make a pickaxe. Whoops, and now I'm encumbered, so hopefully I have enough. Nope, because I need thatch, so we're gonna drop some wood. Oh, well, you know what? Let's bump up our weight. Then we're gonna come up here and punch a tree and get some thatch. Kapow. And look, I got more experience. Because punching a tree is real life experience. We won't worry about some of this stuff too much. Because we don't need to go into too much detail right now. Ain't that the truth, Saturn? They always want what I don't have on me. Right. Ugh, one of the steel birds. So let's get us a pickaxe so we can stop punching things. Alright, and I want this sorted by name. Alright, if I want to put this on my hotbar, I can either click it and move it down here, or I can double tap it and it'll put it on my first available hotbar slot, most open one. You can't pick things up when you have a hatchet or anything or a pickaxe in your hand. I'm almost full again. Alright, so I'll show you. I could try punching this rock and it would get me nowhere. Can't harvest a rock with your fists unless you want broken hands. Nobody wants broken hands. So you need a pick or a hatchet. And from this, with a pick, I'm gonna get lots of flint. A little bit of metal just because of the level of this pick, and then some stone. That will allow me now. I can craft a torch and a hatchet. what else do I still need for the fiber? Alright, we'll get to fiber. Let's bump my health up a little more. And we're going to want some of those, so we need fiber and hide. Alright. Oh, and I'm starving. Alright, so we're going to go up to this bush right here. And we're going to hit Y, interact with it, pick up some stones that we're not aiming at. And we're going to guzzle some berries. So right trigger to consume it. Just like I could also, in my inventory, right trigger, and it would equipped. But we want that on our hotbar, so it's easier to get. Zeeth and Andy are watching me. I feel so special. Hi, guys. Just eat all the berries, except don't ever eat the blackberries. Oh, thanks, guys. I actually had to re-record that one because I didn't know there was a setting to save my streams. And so I was like, oh, well, great. Better go back and do that. So that's a re-recording of what I did. My first stream actually was with Blood Cocoa and Destructive, and we played Tribes of 4 on Survival of the Fittest. So anyway, back to the blackberries. Blackberries are narco berries. If you eat them, I will eat one. You'll see over here, you can kind of see right on the right side, you can see those stars underneath that no hands thing. That won't show up unless you are taking torpor, which you can see down on the bottom of my stats. I just increased my torpor and now it's going down. So if you're eating your blackberries thinking, oh, it's just a blackberry, I should have used just yeah. So the blackberries, yeah. Don't fill your hunger with the blackberries. Terrible idea. You'll pass out, and then you just lay there unconscious, and then things come and eat you. But you can also feed them to dinos that you knock out, and that is a good thing. That keeps them unconscious while you tame them. Okay, let's get a box real quick. Ooh, a bed. That's even better. And that. We're gonna make a wood foundation. So with your building stuff, you have thatch. First thing you get, easiest thing you get. Also, easiest thing for dinos to break. Wood is the next best, then stone, then metal, then tech. Tech is unbreakable by dinos. Metal takes forever to break with dinos. You get the idea. Okay. We have our foundation. So with the foundations, any building pieces, you can also put them on your hotbar to place them. You'll see if it's red, it is clipping with something, overlapping, it's not gonna place. Green, you can place it, right trigger, you can rotate by moving back and forth on your right thumbstick, and then right trigger again. And look, I've started my 2x2 hut. Alright, but let's make a box. So that's back here in the wood. We're gonna need, whoops, a bed. I need hide for that, so I'm gonna have to kill something. Put our box, and on controller, there's no real easy way to do this. You have to press and hold A to move things over. Unless you're just moving everything over, then you can click that two-way arrow, transfer all. You can do that over here, you can click that, or you can hit the left bumper and it'll take everything back. Right now I don't need any of that, so we're gonna push it all over. And let's go back and kill those dodos that we saw over here if they're still here. Does anyone else have a weird fear of snakes and sometimes see those branches on the ground and think there's a snake? Even though you've been playing this game for years and you know there's no small snakes in the game? Just me? Okay. We're gonna kill this dodo because we need hide, and it's the safest and easiest thing to fight right now. Alright. So, the same with the stone. How I showed you, the pick will get you more flint. Hatchet will get you more stone. The hatchet will get you more meat. The pick will get you more hide, I think is how that is. And we need more berries because we're starving. You will feel like you're constantly starving in this game when you first start, because you're always running around. Once you start being able to ride dinos more, your food and water bars start going down less. It's a glorious thing. Alright, now that I have some, if for some reason you accidentally eat a whole stack of black narco berries, you can eat these white stem berries to offset that. So I'll just eat a few of these. You'll see my torpidity's going up. And it's still going up. Stops, but I can eat a few of these and it quickly goes back down. But so does your water. The white berries will dehydrate you really fast. So, also don't just eat those when you're feeling hungry. Let me drink water. Drink the water. There we go. Gotta go back to our hut. Alright. We need this, and this, and this, and probably this, and this. I need some thatch. So if we want lots of thatch, we're going to use our pickaxe. We also get sap. If you want lots of wood, you're going to use your hatchet. We need more thatch right now. Alright, let's make us a bed. Alright, so your bed, you can fast travel from if you have other beds placed down. If you die and respawn at it, it will stay there. If you only have sleeping bags, you'll want to make a few of them, because when you either fast travel to it or respawn after you die, then it will break. So there will no longer be a sleeping bag there, and when you die, you'll have to respawn at one of the regular respawn points. And that could be close to your base, or that could be very far from your base. I really don't want that bird to come over here, because it will steal all of my good things. Alright, let's make a campfire and get this food cooking. Get this meat cooking, because meat is going to fill you faster than berries. Berries are a nice little treat, but meat fills your tummy. It makes you a happy person. Alright, you can press down on the right thumbstick to light or put out your fire, or you can go down and click it. And then it takes a little bit for the meat to cook, Let's go see if we can tame us a Dillo. Also, nobody come at me for how I pronounce dinosaur names. If I have never heard somebody else say it, I have just read it and pronounce it how I want to pronounce it. Alright, we want one of these. A couple of these. These are bolos. You can throw them at a dino and it will keep them from moving. And then we've got our slingshot. That is going to help us knock it out. Some people prefer the beady stick, the bat. What is it called? The club. That's what it is. I like to fight my enemies from a distance. Alright. We will put all the stuff back, except for the stones. We're gonna need those. Let's grab some meat. It's cooked. Ooh, 4 meats. Alright, let's go find... There's a Dillo. But what level are you, little Dillo? Yeah. So the Dillos will spit at you. I'll let this one spit at me real quick if it wants to. Nope. Okay. They will spit at you and it'll blind you a little bit. It'll put a big green stuff on your screen. Makes it hard to see. Makes it hard to fight. Let's see what level this one is. Guess it really doesn't matter. We're just showing you how to play. Level 20 again. Alright. Oh, look, my health. I'm gonna eat some food to fill up that health. And I'm gonna bolo this guy so he stops chasing me. He can't hurt me. And then I'm going to shoot at his head with some rocks. And then I killed him instead of knocking him out. I'm too strong. I don't know my own strength. Alright, let's find something easier like a dodo. Stuff. Some more meat in to cook. Charcoal, you're gonna think that there's no purpose for this and throw it out at the beginning. Don't do that. There's a purpose. Use it to make guns later. So, save that stuff up. Just find a box, throw it all in the box. Do you still want fish meat? Prime fish meat. That's even worse. So there's 2 different tiers of the different kinds of meat. So there's... Oh, look. A pterodon egg. Let's see if a pterodon wants to come attack me. Nope. Oh, yep. Ah, he's angry. No. Oh, I boloed him just for him to kill me. Embarrassing. Good thing I have a bed. Alright, as you'll see, there's nothing on my hotbar anymore. And nothing in my inventory because... Guess what? All my stuff is over there at that glowy beam. Hopefully with the pterodon that's stuck on the ground and can't fly away. Nope. Because we can't get that lucky. Look, it's my body. Grab all my stuff. Whoop. Ah! I picked up the egg and he's angry again. Listen here, sir, madam. I don't have time. I'm trying to teach people how to play this game. They're not going to want to play. Because they get bullied by a level 4 pterodon. Alright, so you can see there's a cooldown on this bed because I've died too many times. So instead of waiting 4 minutes, I can just spawn at my original spawn point, which was the very top one, north easy. I'm not pronouncing that on stream. I don't need you all laughing at me. Oh, look. Oh, no. Get away from me. These guys are terrible. Hey, look, my other body. They will just chase you and hit you. And if you have things, steal your stuff. But because I have nothing, they're not gonna try and steal from me. Get out of here. F off. Go away. Oh, look, they ran. Oh, nope. 145 came back for more. Anyway, those guys are jerks. I hate them. Along with the steely birds that just sweep down and steal your stuff. Ugh. All these dead bodies. Ugh. Run away! Oh look, a parasaur! I think that'll be a little easier to tame if I get these pagos to stop chasing me. We gotta make some more bolas. Alright, hopefully the pagos have given up. We need weapons, primitive, ranged, fiber, hide, and thatch. So I can right trigger craft 1, X will craft increments of 5, and Y will craft all that you can craft in your inventory. Right now, I can only craft 1. So let's hope that I have good aim. Put my chibi back on. My emotional support chibi. Dang Pagos is right. They just bully me. They bully new survivors. Meanie heads. Alright, let's get us a parasaur. Should we get the regular one? It's level 25. Or the tech one? Oh, well, there's a Pago. Alright. We'll just go with the regular one for now, because it's further from the Pago. Alright. Please don't break out of that until you're knocked out. Alright. Knocked him out. Now, when they're unconscious, you have to protect them. Luckily, and I have no wood to knock on, but there's no threats right now. I'm going to give it the narco berries, and I'm going to run up here, and I'm going to pick up some more berries. And I'm just going to shove all the colored berries in its inventory. And wait for it to tame up. And look, it's already at 44%. So you'll see the taming effectiveness on its bar. It's at 99.8. It's impossible to get 100% taming effectiveness unless you're cheating. But the taming effectiveness affects how many levels it'll get once it's tamed up. And yeah, that's the truth. Like, every time I think that I've mastered ARK, I learn something new. I'm like, oh, well, how cool is that? Alright, so we've tamed ourselves a parasaur. We'll bring our little friend over here. We're gonna need to make a saddle. Should Should probably make myself some clothes eventually too. So I need to unlock the saddle, which is right down here. There is a search option. Go up here, type in your thing that you're looking for. This is the different engrams that are map specific. You should be able to unlock all of them if you're playing on fish order. I forgot crafting. I need to go to saddles. Craft as a saddle. Most of your beginner stuff you can craft in your inventory. There will come a point where you'll need to get a smithy or unlock the smithy engram so that you can craft the next tier of things. Alright, just like you, your dino has stats that you can put points into. I'm gonna bump up his health and melee damage real quick. We're gonna beat up these pagos that were chasing me like jerk faces. Ah! Get out of here! He stole something from me, from my pago. Oh, he stole my pterodon egg that got me killed. Alright, so you'll see I'm hitting this thing now that it's dead, and it's not getting anything with this dino. It's because this dino is not a meat eater. It will not collect... Excuse me. It will not collect meat. But you can go over here to these bushes, and you can hit your right trigger attack, and it'll collect berries. This will make gathering berries much easier. For that, all those berry taming and chowing down on berries. I don't think the parasaur can harvest wood. It gets, oh, never mind. It gets thatch. It's a pretty decent amount of thatch when you're hitting with the right trigger, just like you attack. Look, a steely bird. Alright. All this stuff that he's gathered. They also pick up, they'll have a better time harvesting seeds, which you can use to garden later. Let's give him some more health, some more stamina, and a little bit of movement. Alright. Also, when I'm on my dino, you can hit X to access your tames inventory. In here you can click the... Why? Oh, am I just so cold? I am so cold that I am dying. I broke a bone because I am so cold. I'm standing by a fire. Please make me less cold. Fire, torches will keep you warm. Clothes, I guess, will also keep you warm. Maybe I should get some clothes on. They don't harvest fiber, so that's... Can you tell I've been an admin for too long? It's been a hot minute. I don't know how things work anymore. Used to just Instacraft things, you know? Alright, craft. Oh, I didn't mean to take everything. Whoops. Cloth. Let's see, can I make leather armor? Because leather armor is going to keep me warmer than cloth will. Oh, stand next to the fire. You're still freezing. Just, my cheapie's nice and toasty. Good for him. I guess we should up our fortitude a little bit. Be less cold. Alright. You'll see now I have another section for my hide armor. I can make a hide pair of pants, and a shirt, gloves. And you don't need a hat. That's it for losers. And just right trigger to equip them. Right, now do I freeze when I go away from the fire? I don't. Oh look, and this guy's following me. Alright, now to the whistles. Hold down B. It'll bring up another HUD bar. What is this called? I can't think of what it's called. It's a wheel. The wheel of whistles and things. So if I had multiple dinosaurs, I could whistle this, and all of them would go to follow me. That is terrifying when you have lots of dinos and you've put them all in their place, and then you accidentally hit whistle all, and they all start following you, and your organization is ruined. If I just want this one to follow me, I would whistle follow one. So let's say I have a few dinos standing here. I can whistle and have a few of them follow, only have this one follow me, not the follow all. Whistle all stop, so I've got all the dinos following me. I'm gonna whistle this, they will all stop. Look, it no longer says that it's following me. I can go away. It will not be following me. I am cold again. I can whistle it to be aggressive. I can whistle it to attack a target. So I don't want this one to attack anything. But let's say... Oh, it's not going to show. That's fine. I can whistle it to be neutral, so it only attacks things that attack us. Passive, it will not attack anything. If I have a flyer that's like stuck up in the air just out of reach, I can whistle it to land, and it will land. We get to our emotes. Oh, and I can also, you can poop if you just feel like randomly pooping. You'll do that throughout the game. Don't mind that. Don't question it. Just go with it. There's lots of little weird things that go on in this game that it's just better not to question it. Let's get some more meat cooking. Let's get some things out of our inventory. Raw meat, I have a tendency to just toss it, but it comes in handy later, so probably don't just toss it like I do. I'm gonna make a couple more bolas. Maybe we'll try to tame this tech parasaur that's walking around. Or we could go for that trike, but trikes are scary. So, probably not a trike. Right. Alright. Let's pray. Feeling I'm not gonna knock this guy out before that bola breaks. Nope. Get him before he runs away. See my aim. It's terrible. Ah, I got him. Ah, one more hit was all it took. Woo! We'll run back here, grab our other parasaur buddy. So now, just because these are two parasaurs, and I mean they're the same gender, so it wouldn't matter anyways, but let's say I had a male parasaur and a female parasaur, tech parasaur. They cannot breed, obviously. This one is a robot. This one is a creature, a live creature. So, yeah. Don't try to breed those together and then wonder why they don't breed. Hello, Wordy Ray. Who be you? I guess if you know me, I'm asking that. If you don't, hi! Welcome to my stream. We're learning how to play ARK. Or I'm relearning how to play ARK. Matea, hello! I'm so glad you made it. Right now we are taming a tech parasaur because we're tired of walking. Oh, let me show you guys this. So let's say that you have something right now, parasaurs are quick tames. But if you have something that's going to take a bit, you can pull up your taming progress, your taming bars. I don't know. You do that, you can scroll through those top sections by hitting the start or the select buttons. I'll take you through the different categories in here. Oh, happy birthday, Oliver. It's one of my favorite games. If you like dinosaurs and survival games, or just like chill building games, then this is the game for you. Ah. Alright, so let's say I couldn't show you that because it was already... it tamed up too quick. Darn it, I hate it when that happens. Don't worry, there will be a next time. We're gonna put our saddle on this... Well, I unequipped the saddle and then I didn't take it. Perfect. Well, I think you would enjoy this game. I'm playing it on Xbox right now. And if you have Xbox or Xbox Game Pass, you can play it for free. But it does go on sale regularly and you can get it for pretty cheap too. So, all right. We have ourselves we have a couple parasaur buddies. They're not the best dino in the game, but they'll get her done. Let's go get rid of this body bag light so that I can stop thinking that it's a supply drop. Get out of here, Dillo. Hey, stop celebrating. Why is everything running up to me and not attacking me until I attack it? What is it this game? Oh, 145. It was almost max level. Awkward. So obviously, higher level dinos are going to be a little bit harder to kill, harder to tame, but they will have higher stats, higher base stats. So if you want it to survive and you to survive, then you're gonna have to tame higher level stuff. Look. That thing I just threw out, the specimen implant, that's the thing that you can kind of see glowing on my arm when I bring up my inventory. That comes into the storyline that I told you guys about earlier. Alright, let's see. I know! This map, like, it gives major Skyrim vibes. It's got the pretty northern lights. It's very Viking themed. It's a free map. It's a good one. I haven't actually played a lot on it, but from the time I have spent on it, it's really pretty. This map also has different or not biomes, what are they called? Realms that you can teleport to. You can do that if you come to Fjordur by holding down X, and it'll bring up this wheel of excitement. And you can do realm teleportation. And these ones will tell you like how difficult they are, how obviously Jotunheim, we don't want to go there. It is snow. It is death snow. You die there. Don't go there. Oops. This one, Vardaland, is the map, the land that we are on. Down on the bottom left. Ah! Oh my goodness, buttons. Too many buttons. I know how to play this game. The Vanaland is... Pull up my map again. That top continent area. So I could fast travel. I could teleport to up there. Met any saber-toothed tigers? Not in this playthrough. I just started and I'm in the safe baby land where I don't want to die. Saber-tooths will be anywhere that there's snow. So if I go up, right now I'm at like 0-60. But if I go over to 60-30 up in those mountains or anywhere along the 10, there's 70, 80, 90, 10, there'll be saber-tooths up there. Safe baby lands are where it's at. But yes, so there's also Asgard and Valheimer. Asgard is like summer type vibes. There's different kinds of dinos there. That's where you can get the shadow mains and a few other things. Valheimer I've actually never been to, and I think that's like aberration type stuff. I should probably go there and find out. Never been there. Yeah, so up there you can see that is an obelisk. I am starving again. If we ever get up there, that is where you can summon bosses to fight and unlock more engrams. So we'll go, obviously I'm level 34 once I put these points in. So I have up to level 34 of engrams. And these will all be black because I'm not those levels yet. But if we go all the way down here to the very bottom, you'll see this, the tech engrams. These don't have a level specification. That's weird, I don't know why those are that way. You have to unlock these by defeating different bosses in the games. So I'm not sure which engrams the shorter bosses unlock, but I'm sure they unlock some of them. If not, most or all of them. Like I said, I've visited this map, but I have not actually spent a whole lot of time doing the bosses and living on this map. Ugh, did it again. Throwing out the things that you need. We're just gonna put all this meat on our parasaur friend. Hold that for me, would you? I want you to be a little faster. That's up in snow. There's gonna be saber-tooths up there. What else can I show you? And that's pretty much it getting started. The more you level, the more you can build, the better equipment you'll get for taming and fighting and surviving. And as you get better tames, you'll be able to feel safer, more confident going into more difficult areas to get more difficult tames. It just, it progresses and progresses. Hey look, the boop noodle. This is where we originally spawned. Different dinos are going to help you in your survival process. The parasaur, I showed that it can get like berries and wood and thatch, but like the trikes hit better, have a better health, so they can protect you better. They're really good at they're better at gathering berries than the parasaur. See if I can find any more dinosaurs. There's lots of dinos, lots of different kinds. The Dillo is a really good little like guard dog that you can have. That's what that guy is, who's chasing us now. They're meat eaters. They'll attack and protect you. Attack things to protect you. They will attack you if they're not your friend, so yeah, watch out for that. But yeah, there's flying dinos. We got a pterodon you can kind of see over there. It's on the other side of the rock that just rendered. There's giant birds, giant owls. There's dragons. Or wyverns, I guess. That's a pterodon. Stuck on the rocks because I can't jump. Pretty waterfalls. It's dark, so the pretty isn't as pretty. The northern lights went away. Look at all those stars. Hopefully I'm not making anybody nauseous with all the spinning around. Right. Well, guess we're gonna have to go into the trees. Ooh, look at the moon. I'll admit, when I first started playing this game, there was no how-to videos. And if there were, they were all for the PC, so I had no idea what I was doing. Oh, it's so dark. Everything was hard. I died all the time, over and over again. It was just so frustrating. I paid full price for this game because I was so excited for it, because it was a dinosaur game. I love dinosaurs. I love survival. I was so excited for it, and so I was so mad that I wasn't enjoying this game. And I probably quit and didn't come back to it for a month. Where I was like, fine, I'm gonna try again because I have to love this game. Glad you're not getting nauseous. And yeah, boob noodle, I heard somebody call it that the other day. So I was like, yeah, that's a thing now. We got the angry noodle and the boob noodle. What was I saying? Oh, yes. Starting out. So then I was just determined to like this game and to get good at it. And I didn't leave the beach on the island forever. I just refused. I wasn't gonna leave and die over and over. I was gonna get built up and be strong, but then I realized you can't get strong if you don't go out into the hard places. It's almost like real life. Rude. How dare. Video games are supposed to be my escapes. Sometimes there's caves behind waterfalls, so if I'm not familiar with the map, I'm always like running into the waterfalls trying to see if there's a cool cave behind it. Where are all the other fun things at? So these red little glowy, I don't remember what they're called, like relics that I'm picking up. They are specific to the Fjordur map. You'll see the double purple arrow thing with a timer on it. That will give bonus XP for anything that you do, so if I can ever find something to kill... Sorry, it looked like there was a cave under there. And I was like, no way. I would get double XP for killing it. So on like the island or the other story maps, there are there are explorer notes that go along with the story. And they will give you that bonus experience also. If you want to level up really fast, you just do you look up a note run on YouTube and get that double experience, and then just run, kill things, and you'll level up really fast. Ooh, what's up here? A Carno! Ah! Excuse you. Excuse you. Stop pushing me. And some compies. Wonderful. Yes, attack the compies. Oh. Pushing me down the cliff. This is rude. Can't even, like, move away, because every time that I get stopped running, he hits me again. Let's get back up here. And we're gonna... Oh. I'm just gonna keep attacking. He's getting bloody, so he should go down soon. Hopefully he doesn't kill my parasaur in the process. We were just going exploring! Ah! Not looking good for our heroes. Oh, there we go. My poor parasaur. I'm sorry, friend. Look at all those points I could have put into your melee. We're gonna make you fast, because if you're fast, you don't need to be good. If Rune was here, he would say, yes, that is the way. Everybody in the Discord, go tell Rune that I'm talking about him. Alright. Make sure he has food. He does. We're gonna hop down and harvest this guy's body. Some dinos will have stuff in their inventory, which I don't know why it decided to say he had an inventory when there's nothing in there. But whatever. Whatever, wild card. Right. That poor guy has no health. Hopefully we don't... But we're fast now. We're fast. If you're fast, you don't need to be good. But though he is fast, he cannot climb mountains. Ah! We don't want to make him take fall damage and die. As I've done that more times than I'd like to admit. Okay. Please just let me over the rocks. Thank you. You can do it. You can do it, Parasaur. Climb that mountain. Breath of the Wild. One else in a dream. I haven't played Breath of the Wild yet. I don't have a Nintendo console, so no Zelda for me. But I've heard it's really good, so maybe one day I will get to play it. Ah! Just let me climb the mountain! Because there's... Ah! Alright, fine. We'll stop trying to climb the mountains. This mountain is too high. Just turn around! For being a small dino, you have the turn radius of a semi-truck. Okay. Let's just see if we can get our friend back to our hut. drop into the water and negate our fall damage, or will you die? Ooh, I guess we're finding out. I wasn't gonna risk it. Nope. I knew it. Sorry, Parasaur friend. It was nice knowing you. Alright, I got you killed. I'm a terrible owner. I'm sorry. Made you fast, but not strong. Yeah. Fall damage is a thing here. It's not as bad as some games, but, I don't like it. Alright, all of you close your eyes while I enable creative mode. I'm just gonna show you guys the map a little bit. So, if I could have gotten up this hill over here, right over here, there is some structures, which you won't really find these on the other maps. This is something that's pretty specific to Fjordur, that you have these buildings that you can build in and make your own. So that's fun. It's like these nice little villages. They've got some fences that you can patch up and just kind of give you your own little space to be protected without having to build completely from scratch. And sometimes they have these vegetables which will come in handy for other cooking, for making kibble, which is a big help when you're taming things. Sometimes you could be taming, let's say the parasaur. I can use berries like I gathered before, but if I have fruits or vegetables, so I picked up a bunch of the citronelle, lemons, long grass, corn, rock carrot, or savo root, potatoes. Those will make it tame up faster because it gives it a better taming percentage, or a increased taming percentage. Alright, so look, we've got a Yudi and some owls. This is Phoenix's favorite dino. Look at the pretty fluffers. He yells at you and makes your dinos afraid. But if you tame him, see how it's making that yellow on there? It gives those guys a buff so they have a increased attack damage. I know. They couldn't just pick regular, like, potato and carrot. They're like, let's make it difficult. But I guess, you know, they're sticking with the creativity of the game. Make it different. Alright, so here's the obelisk. If you're on an online server, they can have multiple maps. Oh, I'm being attacked by things. Oh look, pigs. Hello, pigs. Those guys are fun. You can go over here, and right now it says upload survivor for me. But if I was on a cluster that has multiple maps, the different ARK maps, I could transfer to one of those. And here you can see I can also summon the boss, the Fenrir boss. This is where I can craft most of the tech items if I don't have a replicator, or I can craft my replicator in here. You can upload yourself into the ARK data, log out of this map, create another one of the ARK maps, and upload your character into that map. So you can transfer between the maps in your single player without having to go online. You can also upload tames to take with you. Yeah, that's what the obelisks do. These pigs are pretty cool. They have a heal buff, so let's see if I can get it to activate. See how it's putting out that red? So it's healing that other wild male Daedon. And once you tame one of these, you can use it to help heal your dinos. These guys are pretty cool. They throw poop at you to blind you. So that's fun. You can only tame them with alcohol. They've got mammoths. We've got more snow owls and wolves. These guys are cool. I love wolves. They get a pack bonus. When they howl, they get increased attack damage. We got woolly rhinos. We got some more Uties and Carnos. I guess... And I am creative mode, so that's why I can just zip around like this. If anyone's like, wow, she's moving so fast, how is she doing that? I'm cheating. Forgive me. I'm just showing you how to play. This isn't a true solo single player playthrough. I'm going to show you the wyverns. Because the wyverns are the best. Let's wait for things to render. So once you get a little bit braver and some fast flying dinos, you can come into these wyvern trenches. There's a wyvern down there. And on the walls here, you'll see these little alcoves. And there's supposed to be nests in them, but of course, when I'm trying to show people things, there's no nests. Rude. But in those nests, there'll be eggs, and you fly down here, everything wants to kill you, but once you pick up an egg, everything will really want to kill you. So you have to have something fast that can fly away quickly, so you don't die. It's very hot down there also. On this map, so we've got the Wyvern Trench, and also down here at the end, hello everybody, don't mind me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. There is a cave. You can come down here. Come down past all the lava. There's a bunch of stuff in here that wants to kill you also, which I'm not seeing any of it right now. Take my word for it. But eventually, oh look, there's some arthroporas. There are rock golems and magmasaurs. This is what I'm looking for. These guys shoot lava and magma. They also lay eggs. Here, look, here's one. Ooh, it's a 145, thank you. Ah, and then once you pick it up, everything will want to kill you. Then you would usually come down here with like a giga, like the really big meat eaters that can take a lot of damage and deal a lot of damage. And hello, red thing I didn't know was in here. And you're just gonna... Here's a magma. Ooh, that's a pretty one. No, pay attention to me. Show everybody what you can do. It's very angry. You can use them for harvesting metals and stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool dinos in here. And they are adding some more. By the end of the year, I think they're supposed to add 1 more, 3 more? Can't remember. But yeah, so that's ARK. The maps are really pretty. The free maps are super pretty. Some of the DLC ones, like, they're pretty too. They all have their different purposes. They have the different dinos that originated on the story maps. And they've got the explorer notes and the bosses that you use them to level up and ascend to the next map, which is part of the story. I'll have to find... There was a YouTube channel that I watched that they broke down the entire ARK story. They went through the different explorer notes and the different boss fights and just followed like the characters from the ARK story that you never really see or hear about when you're just doing the boss fights or doing PvP or even just PvE. I wish I was as knowledgeable as that person was, but I am not. Trying to find my little hut again. No, I was back here. on this end of the coast. Here it is. And look, my level 45 parasaur is still alive. So yeah, this is ARK. If you guys have anything specific that you want to learn about, I was thinking of going through breeding dinos and mutations and how to stack mutations correctly, because that took me way too long to figure out. And I feel like every time somebody asks about it, there's 5 different ways trying to explain the same thing. So if you guys want, I'm happy to go through a more in-depth of how to breed and make dinos that can fight and withstand anything. But for now, I think I'm gonna log off because not really sure what else I can do besides survive. And I don't think you guys want to sit here and watch me die a billion times. What do you want, little guy? You just want some berries? Alright, so this was a knockout tame that I did with the parasaur. Oh, I forgot I have vegetables. They also have passive tames. So you will not knock them out. You will put the food in the last slot on your hotbar. What do you want to be fed? Oh yeah, these flowers. And you will go up and feed it. And wow, it was a low level, so it's the first tame. It was not a low level. It was almost max level. Or I guess it's almost max level now. These guys are nice. They give an XP bonus to your dinos when you pet them. They have that little green arrow. And if I bring him over here, let's say I'm crafting a bunch of stuff, so this guy gets experience when I craft things. You'll see now he has a little yellow arrow, so he gets a XP boost while I'm doing stuff. But yeah, they're so cute. Toggle my HUD so you can see them. This is the Listro. They're cute little puppy dogs. I wish you could pick them up, but for some reason you can't. Even though I could carry that. That's just like a medium-sized dog. Okay, maybe medium to large, but I could still carry that. You can carry any dog if you think it's puppy enough. Alright, so yeah. This is ARK. I really enjoy it. If you want to learn more, the Discord that I play for the PvE ARK that I play on is linked in my Twitch somewhere. I'm not sure how to direct you guys to find it, but it's linked in there. Or you're welcome to message me, and I can send you an invite link. And I'd be happy to help you get started playing if you want, or you can play single player, whatever. Just let me know. But yeah, I will catch you guys later.